Pardon for that. I just had to clear the energy. Welcome to my channel. I'm Whitney Moon. What's cracking? Beef is when I see you. Guaranteed to be an I see you. Okay, so I just finished up the last reading. Right at the end, guess what song came out? Oh, it was the best. What's beef? Yes, people don't know. People don't know what beef is. They don't know. They're out there. They're causing all these fights. And they're causing all this mischief. And doing these cheap shots. And they don't know what beef is. They have no idea what it's like to live in the ghetto. They have no idea what it's like to be stolen from. They have no idea what it's like to be looking at somebody that's about to try to break into your place. They have no idea. But they're gonna fucking find out. Woo-wee! Okay. We rolled the dice. We got Leo. No, that's Aries. We got 8th house. And we got Uranus. Woo-wee! Some getting put under that ass. Sudden inspiration, lightning. Unusual things, internet. With the 8th house, Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio. Rebirth, sex, karma, debt. With Aries. You want this stuff? Aries, Emperor. Sudden change in the Emperor's status? Ooh, did you see that? Ooh, vision with obedience. So you could have had, this could be like a premonition reading, like you had a premi. And look at double 8s. 3, look at that, both 8s. That's 48 and 8. And we have the 8th house. So this is, oh, I just changed it to Jupiter energy, which is Sagittarius, expansion and growth. So we got Uranus and Aquarius, or Uranus and Jupiter coming in with lightning, fast, optimism, expansion, growth. So fast expansion, like I don't know if the Emperor is just going to blow up. Like in a good way, you know, like just explode, just like abundance, prosperity, everything coming in. I don't know if you're the Emperor. I don't know if you're getting into Emperor status, or you're changing into the Emperor. Sudden change into the Emperor could be with that Aquarius energy. It's like you're finally connecting with your inner Emperor. Let's see, 8th house. High Priestess of Water, Forbidden, Individuality, High Priestess of Earth, Deceit. Ooh, look at that bitch. She is angry with this rigid. Oof. Okay, focus. Okay, focus, people, focus. So, 8th house, this transformation is, it's like going from a deceitful partnership that you've been forbidden to leave from, okay, and going over the wall. It's like, you know what I just got with this? Free Willy. You know, he finally jumps over the wall. That's what I'm guessing the High Priestess of Water and Earth want to talk about. So it is a lot of grounding. I'm getting the fact that somebody has to get their feet on the ground. Like I'm talking bare feet on the ground. Okay, walk around in your bare feet for a bit outside to get this message. There's an emotional message coming in, okay, about something that it's like once you cross the wall, once Willy jumps, do you think he's going to turn around and go back? Oh, sorry, guys. No, that's fine. Come get me. I'll go back in the tank. Are you fucking kidding me? No, he was trapped for too long. And forbidden to leave. It's not like he had a choice. Okay, he didn't have a choice in it. He was deceived. Free Willy was deceived. I don't know why Free Willy's coming in, but honestly, they used to be my favorite movie back in the day. And then I got so obsessed with orcas, I tried to decorate my room in orcas. And my stepmother wouldn't let me because my sister liked dolphins. So she thought that I was copying my sister, didn't allow me to like the whales, and put kittens up in my room instead. And it scarred me. I had to stare at pictures of kittens in my room. I refused to look at the walls from the ages of 8 to like 13 until I took them down and started putting M&M all over my walls. She took a part away from me. She trapped me in her house, and she told me I had to be a certain way. If I didn't like what Cindy liked, if I didn't do my hair like Cindy liked, if I didn't wear loon t-shirts like Cindy liked, she would scoff at me and you know, give me that like wretched look, like I'm disgusting. I wasn't her child. So, and she's marrying and fucking my father. If you think I'm disgusting, you might want to look at my dad, because guess what? He raised me. Okay. And you're banging him and loving all up on him, and you hate me. I'm his offspring. I am him. How could you love him and hate me? Right? It's like that. I don't know if like this is your spouse and they like try to say that they love you, and then the way that they treat your kid is awful. And you're like, how can you say that? How can you say you love them? You don't even look at them. You don't talk to them. You don't pay any attention to them. You don't, you know, like, and that's what people say. I love my kid. And you're just taking pictures of it. You put them in front of the TV. You don't love them. That's not love. You don't let them speak. You don't let them be creative. You don't let them wander around. You don't let them find their imagination. You just sit them in front of a block and say, watch this. That's not love. It's like forbidding children to be children, you know, like you're strapping them down like a depressed adult would sit there and watch TV after their boyfriend broke up with them. It's like, no, your kids want to be outside. They want to be running around. I know it's exhausting, but guess what? You chose to have them. Take care of them. Okay? I.e. my snakes. I put them on their jungle gyms. If I can't physically hold on to them that whole time, I have a jungle gym for them. I take care of them. I care about their livelihood. They don't just want to be in their rooms all the time. They want to stretch their legs and get out. Every time I take my snakes out, they poop. It's like they're going for a walk. I know they don't want to poop in their enclosures. I know they don't. And one of them pooped on my bed this morning. So I'm washing my sheets. I was like, okay, I'm going to wash my sheets. I'm going to wash my sheets, okay? I'm going to get this done, right? Like sometimes, honestly, like you got to do what you got to do, and you got to love your animals, and you have to do things for them, and you just have to make it work. You just have to make it work. You know what I mean? And once you jump that fence, you're not going to want to go back. Nobody is going to make you want to go back. Okay? So put it that way. It's like no one's going to be able to pay you to go back into the life that you're trying to get out of. Right? But because you've been locked up, like that's what they said about one of the whales that they released from SeaWorld ended up dying of pneumonia, and it kept coming up to boats and coming up to people because it had only known people its whole life. It had been in captivity for 20 years, and then they just release it into the ocean, expect it to survive. It didn't know anything. It didn't have a pod of whales with it. It got pneumonia, like I said, and it died all by itself, lonely in the middle of the ocean. Right? Because they kept it in captivity for way too long. And look at that. Judgment in reverse with the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like you missed your judgment. You missed the call. But lucky for you, it's going to come back again. The call is going to come back around again, because this is something that the world is trying to hand you. It's literally like, oh my God, here are your keys. Get out. Okay, I can't open it for you, but I'm going to try and show you the way. Okay, if this video cuts off, it's because I ran out of storage, all right? And that's when the message is going to cut off. I'm going to let it run all the way, okay? What's this? 7 of Bones, 7 of Wands. Ooh, see? That's what I mean. You got all these wands against you, but guess what? You can fly. You can get away from it, right? You can. You have the ability to do it. Ace of Crystals. Because you got money. You've got money. And you know, my parents used to always tell me to make sure I had money in the account. I always had $3,000 in my account. Always. Always. No matter what. Even if I didn't have a job, I made sure I had $3,000 in my account so I could take care of myself. So I could at least pay my rent for a month, get my shit back together, and then get another job. Right? Somebody's like, this little bit of money that you put away that you've been watching grow is for this opportunity. I don't know if you're going to live in hotels. That's what I did here at the beginning. I kind of forgot. I don't know if you're going to live in hotels or motels, but that could be a part of this journey, okay, of like literally trying to clear your mind of what's been blocking you for so long, wanting to be under somebody's watch, right? You don't want to be under somebody's watch. There's no reason for somebody to be watching what you're doing. You're not a whale. You're not a baby, okay? You don't need supervision, but you also don't realize that you need a lot of healing. You need to get away. You're not realizing that somebody's putting you in a really bad position, okay? And it's hurting your heart and not in a good way. Something has got entangled in your heart and it's starting to suffocate you, okay? Because it's black magic. Somebody has you somewhere. I don't know if it's your job. I don't know if it's your house. I don't know if it's your family, but they have you in a dangerous position because they're gaining off of it. They're getting money off of people watching you. I don't really know what it is, but they're getting something, okay? Because it's the Terror of Crystals. It's the fucking Page of Crystals. It's somebody all fucking sexed up, wannabe fucking little prostitute acting like she knows what she's doing. And really, she's just wasting money. She's wasting time. She's wasting resources. She's using your heart. She's doing black magic. She's doing things she's not supposed to be doing. And you already saw your vision of seeing yourself get away from it. Okay, you already saw that this was going to hurt your heart, but it was also going to release your heart. Okay? And almost like show you what it is that you want to give. You know, you're almost ready to like give it all. Right? Risk it all to see what happens. Okay? But it's actually not going to take all your money. Okay? It's not going to take everything that you worked for. It isn't. It's just something that you can't see right now. It's the something is hiding behind your fear, and it's almost like you don't want to see past it because once maybe you see the vision, they might be able to see it. So it's almost like you're almost blocking yourself from being able to see the potential of what this can turn, almost like what your life can turn into until you're ready for your life to turn into that. Until the Emperor is ready for it all to blow up. Okay? 7 of Crystals. It takes a long time to grow. Okay. And especially when you're trying to grow something, you definitely don't want almost like anybody to find out about it. You want to wait until it gets to where it needs to go, right? Before you show the world. So the universe is kind of saying that like they're trying to give you the keys to break free because you've even seen yourself getting free. You know that your individuality has been at stake, that somebody has been using half of you to get what they need, okay? That's the deceit here, okay? And you've been forbidden to see or to realize this misjustice because you're so set on being obedient in the situation. Right? So now once you ground that and go like, I am not happy, I've got to get away from this, then you jump the wall and suddenly all your emotions come back because now you're no longer conformed, confined, and controlled. The 3 C's that don't nobody want to fucking witness, right? So you are free Willy. The universe is saying you are free Willy. You will get away from this. If that's what you want, if you want to give yourself this cup, then do it. If you don't, then, I mean, life is a big, giant game of risk. And sometimes we want to make the moves and sometimes we only think about the moves. So then we start doing things better for ourselves. Look at that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. It's like, what are you going to pick? I wonder what's behind the wheel. Ooh, 4 crystals. 4 crystals in reverse too. So it's almost like the universe is like, you don't have to hold on to money as much as you think you do. You can, let the cookies crumble for a bit. You know, like you really can spend a little bit if you need to. You are the master of it anyways. You're the one that created it. So whatever it is that you have to do with it, allow yourself that freedom. Okay? Because the world is giving you a key out of your imprisonment right now. And it's your job to undo the lock, you know, like you've got to open up the door. They can't do everything for you. You know, like that's where it comes down to. It's like somebody gives you, you know, $20,000, $30,000 to go to school. They can't go to school for you. You have to do the work yourself. They're just supplying you with what you need to do it. Right? So maybe something along that line. Anyways, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't worry. It doesn't resonate with everybody. They are general messages. They're not personal. If you do want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. If not, it was still great to have you. All right. Welcome to the channel. I guess these 2 messages today were pretty short. So I guess that's just how we're going to do it today. I figured the camera would cut me off, but I'm still going. And I had more storage than what my phone warned me it was going to shut down. So anyways, have a good one. Namaste. Word to your mothers. Have a good weekend. And thank you for liking and thank you for subscribing. Peace.